It's gonna take a while for our investment to make a return, right? We're no strangers to waiting. We know the rules. Mates, brothers, and other ocean goers, we're bringing you to the second episode of this series. In this episode, I've actually written out some goals here. So we have 4 goals. First and foremost is upgrading our labs. And second is securing an income source. And the third is trade, setting up trade. So exporting our main income source and importing literally everything else. And finally, research and putting all of those imports and research into practice, into use, right? So we'll see how far we get with our hour here. The first thing on our list is upgrading labs, and we need 1,200 research points to upgrade them. Yeah, so if we click on our current laboratory, so our current laboratory gives us 760 research points, right? So we need 1,200, meaning we would need 2 of these to unlock this research here. Improved laboratory. I know, what a insightful name. I mean, it's pretty true. It's true. It's an improved laboratory. You know what I mean? 1,200. So meaning we'll need 2 of these. It might take a while for it to ramp up. It needs 8 people in each one. So we're about to let in 12 people. Problem is finding a spot for these, so turn off planning mode and go ahead and place these 2 somewhere. Honestly, yeah, this whole area is a mess. We'll just keep it going like so. I mean, why not? You know, like, won't kill us. Something I did forget though is to make a shrine for your people. So if you right click on humans and then click on question mark, we'll see the religion preferences. Now, I think we want to focus on atherism, and that is because there's gems here. And this will be our main source of income, because gems in my game is 633 each to sell, right? And these deposits are pretty good. Yeah, those are pretty nice. Usually deposits would be like 10%, 21%, meaning it would be a complete waste of manpower and time to even bother. Like, you could just make furniture, probably get more value out of it. I'm not even sure if it's worth, in this case, for us to do it ourselves, like to dig it out of the ground, but we may as well give it a go, right? Give it a try. Once these 2 labs are made, go ahead and speed this up. We're going to need to make some housing for them as well. And why did I choose a 3? That's because they give you a production bonus. Yeah, as you can see there. It's very slight, but we may as well make as much use of it as possible. But it's only once you... Yeah, it's actually once you get a temple. So we don't have a temple just yet, we only have shrines. If we're gonna convert everybody to Athuri eventually, we may as well, you know, get it started like so. Yeah, can't be joking around with divinity, is that the word? I ain't down to mess with that. Let's chuck one there. Actually, let's get rid of that one. Let's leave that one there. And then let's get some more people. So with these labs, our knowledge should increase. And the reason we want to upgrade them is because it's just better. We need some pop efficiency right now. And we're gonna need to import metal. As for where to put the metal imports, I was thinking of building up the roads and building outposts along the main road to maintain it, and also building like little trade centers, right? So if this is the gem mine here, I'm thinking whether put the town square here or like a market. Probably we put the market up here So like import export stuff in this corner or this corner. And then the castle. Where would we put the castle? The Grand Palace, like over here. We don't want the water. Actually, the water going through the palace, the castle sounds pretty cool. But then we wouldn't have a moat, right? So let's deal with that later. Yeah, let's think about all that stuff later. Let's just put in import export right now. I mean, this literally, yeah, it's just 2 import depots. Let's get an export because we seem to be hitting the cap of the furniture. Now this is all very temporary because I do want to set up a proper import export hub, preferably close to the entrances, right? But they don't have to be necessarily close to the entrances. Yeah, if anything, it'd probably be better to have a central warehouse, import-export hub next to it, and then just leverage the fact that the game, like the little merchants in game, travel all the way to your import-export depots, and you don't have to, you know what I mean? You don't have to move the resources from here all the way to the map edge, because the game does that for you. I don't know if that made sense, but whatever, it's okay. So let's get some metal. And this is very important. You need to have storage of the thing that you want to import, because otherwise, if you just import a thing and you don't have storage of it here, what tends to happen is that you just keep importing it indefinitely and then you lose all your money, right? So now that we've made this metal thing, there we go, it's gonna stop. And I think the minimum is like 32 pieces or whatever it is every time, so there's another thing to keep in mind. Now our food days has dropped. Yes, we're gonna have to do something about that. Can I get the research? I could probably get the research. This wasn't in the plan, but it's only 250. It's only 250 research. Should be within our budget, and now we can upgrade the bakery. There we go, 45 bread. Pretty sure that increased by a decent sum, yeah? Still have enough money to go about our business. As for the slaver stuff, yeah, we have nowhere near the amount of money required nor the need, so we'll just be putting that off. And yeah, we just wait for this to increase. So I'll probably get back to you once that's done. Alright, buddies, so I don't know how long that took. We're in year 17. We now have... Okay, maybe if we wait a bit longer. It says we have 1,200. Oh, it's like literally like 2... There we go. 2 little bits off. Okay, so now we get to improve laboratory. And we can go ahead and upgrade the labs. It's pretty cheap because they're small, right? And it gets us a 50... Yeah, 50% increase. Probably super expensive, but that's because we haven't set up the furniture. So what you want to do when you click on an export depot is, you see this radius here? You want to actually increase that, because by default it's at 0%, and look at the radius, right? So if your warehouse or whatever, your source of furniture, is out of this radius, they're not going to pick it up. So what I do is just increase it to 100%. But then what I also do is I select and then I click on a specific warehouse. So we're going to be making use of this functionality later on once we set up the import-export hub, right? This is why we need a centralized warehouse area, and then probably do to have some guards around it. Maybe like probably wall it off. Honestly, I mean, I think humans commit a lot of crime. Yeah, they do. It's pretty bad, but there's ways to fight against it, so no worries there. So let's go ahead and set that up. So you want to set you wanna select here and then select your warehouse that you wanna pull stuff from. And then here's your pull limit. So you may be familiar with this from the original, earlier versions of the game. But instead of a global pull limit, now it's very specific, right? Specific to the certain warehouses that you click on. So we only have a single warehouse, but if you don't set this at all, what's gonna happen is that your export depot is just gonna export every single piece of furniture that it comes into contact with. Right? Inside the radius, like as many as this one person can haul over. That's why you want to set a specific warehouse and then set a pull limit. And this pull limit is tied to that warehouse. So this 300 furniture is all being stored in this warehouse. So 50% of that 300 is 150, right? So once it goes over 150 in this warehouse, it'll start exporting anything that ends up in here. If that makes sense? Takes a while to wrap your head around it, but yeah, I think it's probably for the better. It's a better system, so you can like actually set like a supply chain, like a logistics chain or whatever. I don't know, that's not my strong suit. Anyway, we've got enough metal. Now we can upgrade all of the labs. And there we go. That's literally the first thing on our agenda. Now we need to secure an income source. So to get these gems going, gem mine going, look at all these gems by the way. Sheesh. Beautiful. What a beauty. We need 1,100 research for gem mining. So if we click on the technology, right here, it's gem mine. We're gonna need a lot of research again. So I did upgrade these. And I think we'll reach it, but actually no. 350 times 3. That's like... that's just a bit below. So we might have to get another one. But either way, I'll have to... yeah, I might have to just get another lab. Do we have enough food though? If I'm going to get another lab, we may as well just research better food production as well, yeah. Go ahead, make this lab, get some more people in here. And then fix the food crisis, yeah? So how do we fix the food crisis? Well, we go ahead and research better hunting. Here we go. Just a bit better hunting, that should give us nice equilibrium here, I think. Yep. Alright, sickness. Don't worry about sickness. Alright, so now that's done, we just have to wait for the research to pile up. And since everything rides on this, I'll be back once it's done. Alright, it's literally the next year and we have enough research now to go ahead and grab gem mining. Bam. And then we'll just go ahead and make one. The gem mine now. I don't know how big this gem mine has to be. I kind of don't want to mess up the river if I can help it. So let's just see how many gems we can extract from this side of the river without disturbing the water line. Yeah. Let's go ahead and grab these. There we go. So 5 gems. Gonna double once we increase the efficiency, right? It's been brought to my attention that I haven't explained this, what these two things do. I'm pretty sure I've done that in a previous video, so we'll just go over it again here. So storage is very self-explanatory, right? You just store the things that you're mining or whatever. So we're mining gems here. This is the temporary storage, right? The workers will dig up gems and they'll put it on these little cargo crates. And honestly, we don't need a massive storage because it's very low volume, right? Like, look at this. 4 a day? That's nothing. I think a stack is like... I don't know how big a stack is, but... yeah, it's nothing. So what's important is these auxiliaries, right? I don't know if I pronounced that well properly, but I don't care. What these do is they increase the efficiency of the thing you're building. So I'm building, I don't know what exactly they are. If you ask me to explain what they are, what they look like, I have no clue. I just build it. Okay, I'm just a builder. Just gonna spread these around to make the efficiency here maximum. And that should allow us to extract the maximum value out of this mine here. So there we go. We just doubled our production because we increased the efficiency to 100%. Now it's gonna increase the cost, but it's worth it, especially if you're trying to get somewhere. Now 52 workers for 9 gems a day, that sounds terrible. Honestly. That actually sounds so bad. What's that like? Okay, 9 gems. Hold on. 9 gems. That's for like 5,400. And there's 52 workers. So each worker makes 100. Each worker makes 100. I'm pretty sure each worker here... 6 furniture. It's about the same efficiency as if they just went to the carpenter. Oh, but... yeah, wood. Yeah, okay, the cost of inputs. Now, you know what? It's probably worth it. Especially if we pour all of our research into the gem mine bonus, but the gem mine bonus is terrible. 350. Yeah, that's a lot of research. Well, either way, when we have spare people, we can always send them to the gem mine. That would be fantastic. Alright, so once that's going, we should probably make a warehouse, a new one. And it's probably a good idea to place it here. Yeah, why not? Yeah, go ahead and place it there. It's a lot more fun than wondering what to do and stuff. Just go ahead and do things. This is what I wanted. I just wanted to play the game. Talk about it with you guys. Oh, there we go. Mine's 21. So the gem mine is now complete. Way too many people. Output is 96%. So that means the density of this... Move down. No more you. Aha, okay. Let's drop it down. We don't have that many people. So 5 people. You're gonna make 1 gem a day. You know what? That's not bad. 5 people making 611 a day. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and get rid of a bunch of this random crap we're storing. Yeah, this is bound to mess up our imports and exports. Store some meat in here. Bit of raw goods. This is gonna just store gems for us. Probably too many. Actually, it's time to go ahead and store all of the stuff in here we need, because now we have the gem mine. So we've secured our income source, and we can upgrade this with metal. So we need 100 metal. We should actually make that a priority. This is an investment for the future. There we go. It'll take a while to get all of those materials. Yeah, we have no money now. Very nice. Now we have the metal. Put that down and click on this and then upgrade it. Bam. It's gonna take a while for our investment to make a return, right? That's okay. We're no strangers to waiting. We know the rules. And there we go, we're starting to get gems. Now humans have this peculiar thing where they love having gems stored. So not only are we going to make a fortune off of these, but if we keep them as well, we can keep them as a reserve currency and they'll actually like it. That's very nice for us. That is a dub. A W. 3 gems. Okay. Should we be exporting these? If we reach the market with a bunch of gems, it's going to... yeah, it's going to trigger the world to come after us, but it seems that resources, so all of the stuff we have stored, also gets, yeah, applied to our calculation here. So we're going to have to deal with security at some point in our future, probably episode afterwards. So that's, now that that's all set up, probably set up an export depot. Like so. And in here, what do we need? I don't know, here we go. Export, click on that. Gems above. How many are we storing? Gems above 10%. So once we have more than 30, we'll start selling them. 30 is way, like, that's so long. That's like 30 days at our current rate. So chamber. I don't know how many. Okay. How about we just sell all the gems as soon as we come into contact with them? There we go. For now, we're going to set up a bunch of imports. So we want metal. These are the most important things to keep stock of. Metal, cut stone, fabric, clay, pottery, leather armor, a weapon of your choice. In this case, I'll go with warhammers. And a bit of machinery. So the reason these are all so important is because they're the resources you need to upgrade all of your services, right? As I mentioned before. So now that we're storing them, I need to make an import crate area thing for each of them. Let's do it in this corner, why not? Let's leave a space in between just for aesthetics and also like throughput so they can walk through it, right? So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 things, and there we go. 8 import hubs, import depots. I wonder if anyone's ever called it depots before. I know I have. Oh. Import depot. Okay, the first one. Cut stone. And while we're doing all of this, we want to make sure we're not going to starve to death, right? So, 8 days of food. Looks to be all well. Good, so metal. We're already importing metal, so we just need cut stone. Fabric. Yep. And these will be clay, pottery, leather armor, clay. And this one's not finished building. Pottery. Leather armor. This is probably going to cost the most, yeah. Warhammers. We only have a single trading partner as well, so we could be getting absolutely griefed on the prices here. Yeah. Yeah. We definitely are. And a bit of machinery. Honestly, yeah, here we go. Trades are done in increments of 32. You need at least 57,000 credits to purchase a batch. So we'll hold off on importing machinery for now. In fact, what I might do is just move all of the imports over to here. Let's grab... What should I grab from here? The fabric, yep. Let's go ahead and do that for now. So we'll leave these 3 open for later. And now that we're getting these things here, let's go ahead and research the services that we need. So the most important thing is blood sport. This one. 250. It's very cheap. Entertainment and then fight pit, right? And we just need the smallest one we can make. There. So you can see in the brackets, 432. That's how many people you can service in a day. So 54 people can be in a stage at once. But no one sits there staring at a bunch of people fighting an entire day, okay? Unless they're literally... I don't know. Damn, my brain is not working on insults today. Surely that's a good thing. Yeah, I don't think it's good to be so sharp-tongued, so... There we go. Let's make a fight pit right next to the lab. What an idea. Gonna make a hearth here as well. I don't know where a good spot is. Probably just here somewhere. We don't want our people to freeze to death. And look how cheap the fight pit is as well. 80 and 50. I mean, sure, it might have a, like, a person cost. It might cost people, but it's fine. Are we eating fish? Is that what's happening right now? Okay, I'm gonna disable them from eating all of those. Consuming, I mean. Food preference. Yeah, get the fish out of there. There we go. Honestly, we probably need more food stalls. I think that's what's happening here. And we're gonna need a market now. Now that we're actually... Yeah, completely forgot. So we're getting a bunch of clothing, right? Because we're importing it here. We needed to make a stall for it this whole time. And nobody told me. So sad. Put one there. Place one there as well. It's fine if it blocks this. Alright, so there we go. That's what we've got sorted. Look at all the services. Yeah, look, it's climbing up because we're getting markets. Now, take a very good look at the services screen. You see laboratories here? It says upgrade 47%. This means we need to upgrade the toilets. And for that, we're going to need to get, first of all, plumbing. And then posh relief. That's the second thing on our list. Actually, the third thing, because yeah, plumbing is intermediary. And then, you know what, may as well get bathing, right? So, where are the toilets? Click on a toilet. Now we're importing pottery and cut stone, right? We can upgrade this toilet. Bam, look at that. It looks so much better. This one as well. Oh, hold on. This one as well. Look at that. Oh, sorry, a Hellas. Yeah. Dropped into privacy there. Whoops. So not only does it look way better, it's going to increase this to pretty much 100%, because we have 100% access, 100% proximity, quality. Now it's literally just upgrade. Well, first of all, we need to get the funds to upgrade to the second one. And then with the other thing, we got bathing, right? So now we have wells. Now we didn't import enough. Yeah, we're not importing enough clay. So where is that clay? Get that. And now 18 people want to join. We're now Prontex. This is the power of having services. 150 people want to be by my side. Well, not actually by my side, more like under me. It's kind of sus. Either way. This is the reality of the world that these people live in. They're attracted to not having a terrible time living. There we go. We've upgraded the wells once, and now they actually match the roads, right? One more upgrade, and should be the same for this one. Bam. And then we can drop down the import to less than that. Because we don't need, we don't need any more. What we do need is pottery. So now that we've got these two, we can go ahead and get a fancy market. And let's get fancy hearth later. Let's get refined taste. And both of these need pottery. So if you click on your market, bam, there you go, it's upgraded. And the food stall as well. Bam, there we go. It's very nice. It's going to increase the services again, and then even more people will want to join again. Once again. Go ahead, get rid of all of these. What the hell? We need... Only thing here we need to sell is clothing, yeah. Where's the final toilet as well? This one here. Upgrade the final food stall. That's all the food stalls upgraded. All your people will now, you know, not feel super povo going around to these dilapidated food stalls and markets, because now they've got a fresh look, right? Now they can be the envy of the common people. They'll be like, oh, who are those food stall owners? How are they so much richer than me when I worked all my life? It doesn't sound any better, but anyway. There's cut stone. Once we get another shipment of cut stone in here, go ahead and upgrade the stage. Should be even better. And actually, we need a bit more fabric. Yeah, we don't seem to be making a whole lot of... Actually, we have plenty of people free. What I'm gonna do is just make a line of bakers. There we go. Gonna help a lot. And probably import grain here. There we go. And that should work wonders for us. See how easy it is, guys? You just set up imports. And it seemed like a lot of work, but we broke it down to 4 different steps. Just upgrading the labs. Securing a main income source. For you guys, it could be just expanding your carpenters, right? Carpentry. You don't need to make a gem mine. You probably don't have a good gem mine unless you started the same way as I did. And once you have your income source, you just export it and then import a bunch of crap. Like literally everything that you could ever need. Set it up like this. Make sure you have storage. And then all you have to do is think about increasing the production here, actually, which is what I should have done. Just think about increasing your main exports. And it'll take care of itself. You can focus on actually building your city. It's just a loop of all of these things combined. 40 people want to join, guys. 41. It keeps going up. 42. And that's probably way too many people at one point, but any given moment, we're making enough bread. It's fine. 200. We may as well set it up to 200. There we go. We secured our food, secured our wealth, refined taste. Let's go ahead and get fancy hearth. Already have refined taste, yeah. Fancy hearth. And now the last 2 things I was gonna get after fancy hearth. Let's upgrade the hearths first. So you could upgrade these individually, but you can also click here. Unfortunately, I can only upgrade afford to upgrade one, so it's kind of an irrelevant demonstration, but either way, that's how you do it. Now the hearth looks kind of out of place. But the next research I wanted to get would help that. I wanted to get the research fancy roads. So like highway, etc. All that stuff. Mostly highway. Mostly to get to fortifications here. So we can make stone walls. And start building a wall across this, right? Now we should have plenty of food. I don't know what's going on with our food days. Yeah, we should be making 50% more food than we're consuming. I'm sure it's fine. As long as this doesn't go below 5 days, we should be okay. Upgrade all of our hearths as well. One more shipment of cut stone, and yep, here it is. We can upgrade this one here. Okay, so all of our services, look at that. 98% for lavatories. 100% for markets. I think the food stalls, we need one more apparently. One more food stall. You know what? We may as well put in this in the center as well. Put in some benches. Yeah, why not? That doesn't look too bad actually. Lighting, they'll get full lighting here. Once we get some statues and stuff, it'll be better as well. It's gonna take us a bit to get to fancy roads. 1,200. Yeah, that seems like quite a lot. So, you know what that means? We need another lab. It's kind of concerning how... it is. We have 38 people jobless. Chuck them all to the mines. This is the solution. We send them to the mines. We probably need to increase the army size as well, but that should be right. Year 23, we've reached the requirements of research. So you can click on them individually, or I'm just going to click here. Yeah, 1,350 knowledge. Bam. Got both of them. So now we have fancy roads and fortifications. I don't know why you need to know how to make fancy roads before you can make a wall, but you do. Now let's probably just, yeah, wall it off. Bit of water there. Just make a wall. A very rudimentary wall. On either side, like so. It costs quite a bit of rocks. That'll do for now. That'll do for protection for now. It'll look terrible though. Yeah, it's gonna look really bad actually. Oh well. That's fine. As for the fancy roads, we won't really be able to make use of it just yet. Highways. Now that we have an income source, we're making like 9 gems per day, which is pretty decent. It's not bad. Alright, so now that we have this, fancy roads, we have the income source and everything. Everything here will probably be left untouched until I demolish it all. And we'll focus on this side of the map for now. For the next time, next part. As for the roads, the highways. Yeah, the highways. So they increase the speed by 20% instead of 10. And they have extra durability, and they give a bit of ore. So they're pretty good. They should be the... like the main road. You should be making them as the main roads, but usually it's fine to completely replace all of your stone roads as well. It's just very expensive, right? Yeah. Because each highway requires one bit of cut stone. That's like 158 cost. Compared to stone's 12, so it's like 12 times more. 13 times more value? Yeah, you'd have to be pretty rich. Or just not care about the cost of things. Either way, that's pretty much it for this video. Fulfilled all of our goals, our 4 goals. And this is what I wanted to, yeah, this is the type of series I wanted to make. Instead of blindly doing as I pleased. I'm still doing as I pleased, but now there's some sense to it. Speaking of some sense, we need some... I need a janitor over here. There we go. Yeah, now that we've expanded over the side, we're going to need to maintain it better. We've managed to enclose everything with the wall. The wall looks terrible. Everything looks kinda... I mean, it's okay, but it's not... it doesn't capture the essence of the map. Yeah, it's not what I'm looking for. This has to go, eventually. If you would like to support me further, have a good night's sleep so you'll be in the mood to watch my videos another day. Thank you. Authorized by Ocean Man of Osheania.